I know that there is a bit of a problem with the angle, but I really wanted to feature this guest who is fast asleep.
Say hi to Manju.
Shooting with a cat besides you is really very joyful. If she is sleepy. Okay. She does not like being picked up. Hey guys, welcome back to the magical world of book words. My name is Renuka and welcome back to yet another bookish video. Now, as you must have guessed from the title, this book review video is about an extremely famous book, and I was thinking about filming this video since a long time. And the book is none other than The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Without any further ado, let's get into the video and discuss about the book that is known as the Reader's Bible. First things first, what is The Alchemist about? What is the plot? And this might be true or not, but I had heard that Paulo Coelho, the author of this novel, completed writing this novel in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So what is The Alchemist about? Our protagonist is Santiago, who is a shepherd. He has a lot of cattle. He has a huge cattle, and he is getting a recurring dream. He gets the same dream again and again, over and over again. He goes to a gypsy who is the person who helps him decode that dream. And the gypsy tells him to follow his dream. Now, what is the dream about? The dream is about a hidden treasure that Santiago needs to discover. And he decides to sell off his sheep and leave in the pursuit of that treasure. And he starts traveling to reach that treasure, and I think he wants to go to Egypt. Yes, into the Egyptian desert. That is the plot of the novel, and this is about the journey of Santiago in search of that hidden treasure and the discoveries that he makes on his way. That is the plot of the novel, and that is what Alchemist is all about. Now let us come to the positives of this novel. Number one is the writing style of this novel. I don't know about other books of Paulo Coelho, but I have heard that generally all the books of Paulo Coelho have a very simple writing style. He is famous because of his simple writing style. It is extremely beginner friendly, extremely easy to understand. Even a person who has not yet read a single book apart from the school syllabus can understand the language of Paulo Coelho, at least of The Alchemist. And that is the number one positive of this book, that this is extremely beginner friendly. If there is a person who is looking forward to falling into the habit of reading, then this book is perfect for him. And though this is not what I really like, there are a lot of people who have gotten into the reading habit because of this book. Number two, the theme of this book. Now the very theme of this book is Santiago's search for the hidden treasure, and that is what makes people gravitate towards this book even more. I think this is my perception, that I am extremely intrigued by the plot that has something like hidden treasure. So the very theme of this book is pursuing your dreams, and Santiago's dream, that is the literal dream, the vision that he gets, is the hidden treasure. So that is what makes this book even more what we can say attractive for the readers. That is what makes readers pick this book up, apart from all the hype and all the popularity that this book has received. That is the reason that attracts the readers, the theme. She does not like to be quiet. She does not like to be stable and silent. She has to keep moving. And if she's your distraction, then I really love it, because she's very cute. Okay. Let us come to the things that I didn't like about this book. Number one, the philosophy that this book delivers. There is a lot of philosophy in this book. Now I know that it might be a plus point according to a few people who like to read philosophical books, but this is not what I had expected when I picked this book up. I knew the theme is hunting for the hidden treasure, and that is Santiago's journey about pursuing his dreams. So I did not expect a lot of philosophy to be there in this book. But when I started reading this book, and when I completed reading this book, I came to know that there is a lot of philosophical preaching in this book, and that is not what I really enjoy. So that is a negative point according to me, but if it is a positive one according to you, well and good. Our adorable guest just left. She got bored. Okay. Number 2. The second thing that I didn't like about this book is that the philosophy that is being delivered, it is quite recurring. Again and again and again, there is an expression that is being repeated. Everything is connected. The soul of the world. You're connected. That's it. It has been doing the author has been doing it over and over again. And that is what became a bit annoying for me. I'm sorry to use this word, but that is what became a bit more annoying for me after some time. Firstly, I did not expect it to be so philosophical. And I don't like to leave a book. When I start reading it, I like to complete it. And that is the reason I was not leaving that book. And to top it all, there was a recurring philosophical preaching over and over and over again, and that is what turned really, really annoying. I was not expecting it to be so philosophical and philosophy to be so recurring. Maybe that is the reason I got a bit bored. That might be a reason. Number 3, it actually emphasized the thing that I don't believe in, and that is love at first sight. Yes, Santiago fell in love with Fatima at first sight, and I really don't believe in love at first sight. I think that it is pretty shallow. I know that it is fun to read in the novels, it is fun and sweet and cheesy and romantic to read about in the novels, but even though I don't believe in it, and also this novel doesn't have any romantic kind of a setting. If it would have been a novel full of romance, perhaps then I could have been able to put up with it. But since this novel doesn't have a romantic sort of a premise, that is not what fits in over here. This is what I think, okay? This is entirely my personal opinion, but I don't believe in love at first sight because I think that it is quite shallow. You fall in love with a person just because of his or her physical beauty, and you don't know what the inner soul is like. So I don't believe in it, and that is what The Alchemist did. And that is the third thing that I did not like about this book. The fourth and the most important reason behind not liking this book, I think, is I had extremely high hopes from this book. Like, really high. This book is extremely hyped. This is one of the most read books by Paulo Coelho, and I have heard a lot of people saying that there are better books than The Alchemist. Now I don't know why this is the most preferred book by Paulo Coelho. If you know the reason, please let me know down in the comment section that why is this the most read book by Paulo Coelho. But this is really hyped. This is extremely famous, extremely popular, and that is the reason I had high hopes from this book. And maybe this book, this poor baby, was not at fault. Maybe my high expectations made me not like this book so much. I expected a lot from this book and I didn't get it from it. If you ask me that, do you like this book a lot, then I'll have to say no. Do you recommend this book? No, not really. I know that this book is really famous and there's no need for a recommendation for this book. But if you ask me, then no, I do not. And I have asserted all the reasons why I do not like this book and I do not recommend it to you. And that's my honest opinion about this book. I was a bit scared and a bit skeptical about making this video, about filming this video, especially when it's just the beginning of my channel. But I don't want to give any dishonest opinion on this channel. I just want everything to be transparent, and that is the reason I asserted the reasons that why I didn't like this book. I also spoke about the positives that I found are positive and also the negatives. So all in all, that is my honest opinion. So yeah, that is my video for today. If you stuck around till the end, thank you so much, and do let me know down in the comment section what is your opinion about The Alchemist. Is it really your favorite book? If yes, why? If no, why? I would definitely like to know. And sorry if I offended you in any way, and please let me know if you agree with me in the comment section. Then that would be really, I would be really glad to receive those comments. Thanks a lot for watching till the end, and you know the drill. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and help me spread a lot of bookish love.